Good morning students. I am Susmita Nanda, lecturer from Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today's topic is server-side programming using PHP. So in last video we already discussed what is the scripting language, what do you mean by the client-side scripting and server-side scripting, how we are doing client-side scripting by using JavaScript, and in this topic we are going to know how we are doing server-side scripting using PHP. So let's see. So first see what is PHP. PHP is a server-side scripting language that is embedded in HTML. It is used to manage dynamic content, databases, session tracking, even build entire e-commerce sites. It is integrated with a number of popular databases including MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, Sybase, Informix and Microsoft SQL Server. PHP is pleasingly cheap in its executions, especially when compiled as an Apache module on the Unix side. The MySQL server, once started, executes even very complex queries with huge result sets in record-setting time. PHP supports a large number of major protocols such as POP3, IMAP and LDAP. PHP 4 added support for Java and distributed object architectures, making entire development a possibility for the first time. So next let's see variables of PHP. So all variables in PHP are denoted with a leading $sign. This is the $sign. So variables are represented in PHP by starting with the $sign. Next, the value of a variable is the value of its most recent assignment. Variables are assigned with the equal to operator with the variable on the left hand side and the expression to be evaluated on the right. Variables can but do not need to be declared before assignment. Variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. A variable cannot start with a number in PHP. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. So these are all about the variables of the in PHP. Okay. Next is PHP strings. PHP strings are different string length, string word count, string rewards, string purpose, string replace. So these strings are used for functions to manipulate the strings. Okay. So first one is string len, string length, return the length of a string. In PHP, these strings functions used for the length of the string. Next is string word count. It counts the word in a string. How many words are present in a string, it will return that. Next is string rewards. So by using this function, we are rewards a string. We can rewards a string. Then is string POS. So using this string search a text within a string. So how which text are present, or this function search for a specific text within a string. If a match is found, the function returns the character position of the first match. If no match is found, it will return false. Okay. Next is string replace. It replacing the string within the replacing the text within the string. So this function replace some characters with some other characters in a string. So this is replacing the character in the string. So these are the different string functions that we are using in the PHP. Next is PHP operators. There are so many operators we are using in PHP. Okay. So operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. Variables and values are functioning in the operators. So PHP divided so many operators: arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, assignment operators, conditional operators. So many operators are there. So let's see first arithmetic operators. The PHP arithmetic operators are used with numeric values to perform common arithmetical operations such as addition, subtraction, manipulation, multiplication, division, etc. etc. Next, PHP comparison operator. It comparing, okay, comparing the statement. The PHP comparison operators are used to compare two numbers or two strings. Okay, equal, identical, not equal, not identical, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. These are all about the example of the comparison operator. Next, let's we say the logical operators that are used in the PHP. The PHP logical operators are used to combine conditional statements. It combining the statements. Okay. So some examples are and, or not. These are the examples of the logical operators or relational operators. Okay. Next is assignment operators. So what do you mean by the assignment? It is assigning, equal to, assigning. Okay. Assignment operator. Next is the conditional or ternary operators. It is for using the ternary operators, conditional operators. Okay. So these are all about the operators we are using in the PHP. Let's see what are the conditional statement. It is exactly same as our JavaScript. Let's see. Okay. So PHP conditional statements. In PHP, we have 4 conditional statements. First one is if, next is if else, next is if else if, next is switch. Okay. So if statement executes some code if one condition is true. If one condition is true, then if statement will be executed. But in case of if else, some code if a condition is true and another code if that condition is false. Okay. So more than one condition is present in if else case. If first one is false, then second one is true. If first one is true, then second one is false. Okay. Next is if else conditions. Okay. If else. So this statement executes different codes for more than 2 conditions. Here 2 conditions are present. First, if condition is true, first condition is true, then if statement will be executed. Then first condition is false, then the second statement is executed. If both the conditions is false, then the else statement is executed. Next, switch statement. Switch statement will be explained for the different or multiple conditions. Okay, the statement is used to perform different actions based on the different conditions. Okay, and this statement to select one of the many blocks of the code to be used. Many blocks, more than multiple blocks as present in the switch statement. So, if else, if and switch statement all are the conditional statement like the other programming languages. Thank you.